We are Black Girls Grilling, and this is Black Smoke Barbecue Podcast, baby.
Welcome to Black Smoke Barbecue. We are a collaborative group that focuses on different aspects of barbecue from pitmasters from all across North America. Barbecue is a culture, and we discuss topics, ideas, and the methods of it on the Black Smoke Barbecue Podcast. Our mission is to spotlight those lesser-known content creators in backyard barbecue, catering, food truck operations, as well as the African-American experience in modern-day barbecue. Sit back, relax, listen, and enjoy the show.
All right, y'all, we are live. You are listening to and watching the Black Smoke Barbecue Podcast. I'm Brandon from BKC Cooks. We got a couple of the core fellas from the crew. We got my man Charlie from Charlie Maverick Barbecue. Charlie, what's going on, brother?
Man, a blessed, highly favored. I'm ready to get this thing going. How you doing?
All right.
Hey, I'm good, man. I'm good. What's new, man? What you stirring up?
Man, I've been working on a few recipes. I'm trying to get some configurations on the Weber kettle with some accessories and all that. But, I'm just playing around, ready for the spring to kick in. And, hey, man, it's nothing big. I'm just ready for the cold to be done. That's it.
I understand. Just so you know, my air conditioner's running right now, but that's neither here nor there. And we got my brother Alton, the dog father from the Dog Father's Barbecue. Alton, what's going on, bro?
Oh, I'm sorry. You talking to me? Oh, man, my air conditioner kicked on too,
I understand.
No, man, I'm good, man. I am good. And man, I'm so thrilled to be here tonight, and I'm looking forward to this. And man, let's get it cracking.
Well, quick question for you, brother.
Yes, sir.
Which new grills don't you have?
Ooh, good question. There's a lot out there I don't have, brother. Now, we have been blessed here on Barbecue Boulevard to get a few new cookers, but you'll see them starting to roll out. But let's just say we got a couple of good ones coming up.
I will be heading your way in short order to get my greasy mitts all over them. You can be ready. You can rest assured of that.
Well, come on, we'll do it.
Well, y'all, look, we're super excited because we have some very special guests with us today. We actually been trying to get them on since last year, but being busy is a great thing, and it's a blessing for these ladies, y'all. They have been doing some amazing stuff in the world of barbecue, and their star is rising at an amazing rate. We're going to get right into it, y'all. We have Felicia in India, and this is Black Girls Grilling. Ladies, what's going on?
We catch us by the smoke, baby.
All day, every day. Catch us by the smoke.
I heard that. I
like
that.
Like that. Let me write that down right quick.
No, it's already copyrighted. It's already copyrighted.
well, where the t-shirts at then?
Yeah. You're gonna have to
I'll just put a hashtag in front of it.
You go copy that.
So, ladies, take us from the beginning. How did y'all get started, and what made y'all decide to get into content?
Well, I mean, if I was to jump right in, it's family. That's how it originally started for us. We are down home Southern girls. We're from Atlanta, home based in Lakeland, Florida as well. But we're just we're sisters. So a lot of people, let me say that we are sisters.
We are sisters.
We are sisters biologically. Yes.
We are blood sisters.
So it
Clear that up real quick.
Yeah, because people are like, y'all sisters, wow. But so we come from a family of cooks and pit masters. Yes. Our uncles have barbecue shacks down in the country. So we've always been around food, fellowship, and family. So
y'all know y'all can tell.
Yeah, your whole life you just around food, fellowship, and family. So as that kind of grown on us, we've always cooked. And so almost 2.5 years ago, almost 3 years ago now, I purchased a big green egg. And then we just got really passionate about posting content for barbecue because it was a lot more fun then. So I had a Weber kettle for a while. I had an electronic little plug-in electric barbecue grill. I used to crank that thing up on my patio in my apartment.
She did this out there with that one, y'all.
I'm not even supposed to have a
Georgia Power be tripping.
That thing flaming with stakes on it. So it's
on like a 5x5 patio.
Yes, like a super small little patio grill, cooking steaks and hamburgers. So once I got the big green egg and I was able to see how much versatility it had, we started taking a lot of the dishes we do inside and putting it on the egg. And so we were telling our dad about it, who's a huge barbecue guy. He's the original pitmaster. We always give him his credit. A lot of his recipes, a lot we've learned from him. So we would get together, I would throw stuff on the egg. My sister come over. She's always been the queen of the side. So while I was manning the grill, she was throwing things together in the inside. And we would start taking like, oh, girl, let's try your macaroni and cheese and put it on the smoke. Let's try, your pound cake and put it on the smoke. I love doing my oxtails in the oven. I would do smothered stuff, put it on the smoke. So it just has grown from there, and it's happened very, very organically. I tell people that all the time. It did. We was just talking one day, and it was like a friend of mine was like, "Yeah, y'all black girls grilling," and it stuck like a pin. And after that, it was like a month later, I created a social media page, Black Girls Grilling. I went on like Canva and created our logo. It has just happened very organically. Right. I started posting stuff, just having fun. And I'm like, dang, people like this, And so
she was also trying to get like insight on the big green egg, like trying to find out different things, what to cook on it. And she came across, I think, Oktoberfest. And she was like, girl, I entered us in the Oktoberfest. I said, oxtails and smoked Gouda grits.
And it took off.
Took off. And that was our first competition. We came in, second runners up out of 200 and some cooks. And them people was like,
wait.
Let's stop right there and give you your flowers right there.
Clap for that.
Wow.
Was that your first competition?
That was our first competition.
Wow.
And the second one was the ATL Chili Fest.
Yep.
And our first year out, we came in third place. Yep. And even received amateur and most spirited the same year, because we tell people we do what we do in the backyard. Yeah. If we're going to have a DJ, we're going to have a DJ. We're going to have our own music, we're going to have our own music. We still going to have fun. Yeah. And whether you there or not, we're going to still have a great time, because we do that anyway. Yes. Even at our aunt's house, our grandparents' house, we're going to have a good time. And it's just always been what it is since we were both this tall off the ground. We watched our parents with their siblings and with their parents. And it's just a tradition for us.
It is. Yeah.
Yeah. So I imagine after y'all had such early success, there was no way to get y'all to stop.
No. And I think it's important to tell people that not only were we, because sometimes I feel like people think it's a little gimmicky, like when you're in the barbecue, because it's almost like you're novelty young, you black, you women. Yeah. What you know about, so we get a lot of people that's like, what you know about this? What you know about real? How you do your cook? Yeah. But we honestly have, it's a God-given talent, because we had recipes that stuck. That people were really able to fall in love with. Like, it's Black Girls Grilling, no gimmicks.
No gimmicks.
People love our ribs. Gimmicks. People love our pulled pork, and I'm very teachable, So.
This is where I'm at. I haven't eaten pork. Our brother passed maybe like 7 years ago. And I've actually stopped eating pork maybe a couple of years before that. So when she started doing the pulled pork, of course you have to taste the product. Yeah. So I tasted the product and I was like, honey, you don't own the pork I was eating. That's why.
That swine was divine, wasn't it?
Yeah. And like even our barbecue sauce is organic, it's family made. So we keep everything in-house for us. Yeah, and it's just because it's always been there. Yeah. And if it's not broke, don't fix it.
Yeah. Recipes that stick, honestly. So
yeah. So I gotta say this. Oh, I'm sorry, Charlie, but man, I gotta say this. This is the first time I've gotten to speak to y'all, in this setting. I have been on a live stream. And one of the things that I'm really noticing, I'm picking up on you guys, is y'all are so full of spirit. This ain't fake. This ain't no online, content.
No,
man, I'm loving it. I am absolutely loving it.
I told her sometimes we got to be careful because we got so many inside jokes. We don't want to offend nobody, but because we just like she said, it's we sisters, and you have your best friends, you have your friends, but once our relationship start to grow, because we have so many, years between us. But
it's my older sister. She way older than me. Let's be clear.
Well, of course, the baby always
way older.
Act like they're strong. But it's just that the way our relationship matured to where it's at is so humbling.
It is.
And she's my only sister. Yep. And we have a couple of brothers, but it's like we the only girls.
Yep.
So we just love it. We love it. Yep. And I think it makes our parents just more even. They like,
we got a high spirited family though. Like our family is super high spirited like that.
It is.
So you're gonna have a good time if you're around us.
If you're around us.
Too much fun. We're gonna have to put you out.
You're about to get put out. Yeah. We have uncles that skate. He'll come in and skate cross. It's just a lot.
It's a lot.
But it's just what it's always been for us. It's normal for us, and everybody else is like, "Oh my God, y'all family crazy." It's like, nah, it's normal. It's normal.
So tell us some more about that, the family dynamic, and what made you pursue the barbecue game like wholeheartedly. Like what type of barbecue your family predominantly cooked and everything, and what stuck with you over the years?
I would definitely say good old Southern barbecue. So, I mean, the master always is going to be that rib. How good is your rib? You know, I don't know if it's just a Southern thing or not.
Right.
But I think that's across the board. People want to know what's your rib,
so
you gauged off your rib, right?
Yeah, you get gauged off that rib first, and then we get to go to everything else. Okay, if you can make a good steak, okay, you can make good. Some people who can make a good steak can't make a good rib.
No,
you know, so
that's true.
Yeah, or whatever it is. So I think that's just how I kind of, we were always barbecue, fish fries. I don't want to just limit it to the grill. I
always fish fries.
Speaking on the fish fry, the church fish fry too.
Yeah, church fish fries,
Fish fry Fridays for sure.
Yeah, so over time, it just started to, we took some of those same recipes, some of those same elements, and we put it out there on social media. We pull up and do it. It's nothing for us to pull up. We might pull up with it. I tell people we cook on anything. If they got a fire up under it, let's roll with it. You could
dig a hole in the ground and put some blocks up and a fence.
Let's do it.
We gonna grill.
Yeah,
we gonna grill.
So our dad is from Montana.
Yeah,
how they did it back in the day.
The home of the country style cooking. So we can do it all, and that's because we've seen it.
Yep.
It's not nothing that we're learning from that, but we've seen it, and we watched it growing up, and it's like to this day they're still cooking barbecue. We're like, y'all know y'all could have high black girls grilling. Keep it in the family.
Yeah.
But our family just love to fellowship, and that's our main thing is fellowship.
And that's where our recipes come from. That's where our style of cooking comes from. I tell people good old Southern soul style barbecue.
Yeah.
All your baked beans, your macaroni and cheese. Ooh. Like it's cute to be able to say you got lobster mac and green beans. Hey, macaroni and cheese, baked beans, collard greens, fried fish, cornbread.
Broccoli,
yam.
Afterwards,
yam.
I'm over here having a religious experience. Don't stop. Keep going.
Pound cake.
Oh, the pound cake.
Chocolate cake, red velvet cake. Just good Southern style food that sometimes people are they're craving because they really miss it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's hard to find these days. So,
and I love ATL. But the consistency of soul food here is not. Yeah, it's not there, and it's so hard to understand that being that we are in the South.
Yeah,
why this food is not consistent with Southern, Southernness, and it's all because I don't think there's no love in it no more. A lot of people just cook just to make profit, and we cook just to make people feel good about themselves. It's not really just they flipping that profit. Yeah, that's good. That's wonderful, actually.
Right.
But are you happy?
Do you like your food?
Yeah.
So you give a good point, because I live in Atlanta for about 10, 15 years now, and I've heard a whole bunch of that. What you just said. There's no love in it, and there used to be. I feel that there used to be, but there isn't anymore. I don't know if it's because of it's a second order effect of the diversity that Atlanta accepted, because after 1996 with the Olympics, they brought a whole bunch of people here. But I don't know. I feel what you're saying. There's no love in it, and people are searching for that.
Yeah.
They are.
It's few and far in between. I have some spots, just some good, down home spots I like to hit, but it's very few and far in between. Like it's you chasing it down. If you're not from the city, it's hard to really land on something good when you pop in town too. So,
So y'all don't have Yeah, see, here I go starting stuff. Y'all don't have any of the crazy Atlanta restaurant rules when you do your pop-ups and stuff?
Oh no. Yeah, well, I know ain't open on Mondays, no substitution. I love my city, but we got some rules when it comes to food. You hear me?
Bikini tops on Saturdays. Like, nah, we won't eat all that. Just come with a belly and a happy soul. And we just always positive. Like, I think our positivity trumps the negativity. Like, if you come around us negative, you're going to end up being upset at yourself because you try not to have fun, but you're going to end up having fun anyway. Yep. So I think that's why people kind of gravitate towards us, even if they didn't want to. And it's not their fault, but it's just like once you release what's inside of you to make yourself happy. And I tell my customers this all the time. You are happy. Your joy is within. But the people you keep around, you keep you happy. Yep. But only you can make yourself happy. I can't make my sister happy. She can't make me happy. It's within us. Yep. So we get around each other. It's nothing but joy. Yep. It's nothing but joy.
That barbecue gonna help with the process.
Definitely.
It's good barbecue. Good barbecue.
It's hard to be mad when there's good barbecue around.
Yeah, we just had an event last Tuesday, and these ladies was like, "How can we top this? How can we top this?" And one lady was like, "You don't top it. You just bring them back."
Yeah,
I love it. I love it. So let me ask y'all this.
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
So y'all have been in the barbecue game and everything, and we touched on this a little bit before we went live. What's been the biggest surprise now that you're in this so-called barbecue game?
Oh, biggest surprise! You want to jump first? For you,
I think wow. The biggest surprise for me that I can accept is that
what you think?
I think us winning top 3 out of each competition that we've entered our first year out. And a lot of people just be so amazed at that themselves because they've been doing this 10, 15, 20 years and they just not coming in their first place, winnings. And we right there behind them. And the biggest surprise for me is it is the two of us. We do have our family supporting us, but it's the two of us. And these people have a team of 15, 20, 25, 30 people.
Yeah, restaurant owners.
And it's like we have this gift and we want to spread it. And I think that's my most surprise to me is winning in the top 3 in our first competition.
Yeah, like people actually showing up. I was gonna say for me, it's been a support. Like I didn't doubt that people would love what we do because people typically like us, but it's been the support. It's been the people where I can go to competitions. And I remember our first year out at Oktoberfest, Chuck's Flavor Train came down. I was like, oh my God, I was not, let's be clear. I was not a Foodstagram person. I didn't know anything about food. I didn't follow any, like on my personal page, you can look, I don't follow any food content creator. It wasn't my thing. We just fell in love with backyard barbecue. So when I created the Black Girls Grilling page, I started following these people. I'm like, oh, this is the industry. I'm following, people are requesting to follow. I'm clicking. I'm following y'all back. I'm like, wow, people got a life around this. I didn't watch, a lot of the barbecue competition show. Our dad loves them and I would catch them, but I'm not, let's be clear. Our life was not invested in barbecue. Our dad was the pit master who loved it, and we naturally were around it. But once I started getting into it and posting and communicating with people, I'm like, people really support us. And some of the people, like I said, Chuck's Flavor Train came down and he was like, keep going.
They showed us so much love.
Keep going. And I'm saying him because, just cool. One of the big barbecue really content creators, even when we follow and request people, I don't want to start naming people because so many people, but they big name barbecue guys and girls being like, keep going, you got it. Like y'all reaching out to us to do the podcast, So it's been a support for me. And every now and then you have little niches of people that may not be as supportive, but when I tell you it's so few and far in between, like the love we get is what really
it trumps it all.
It's keeping us going.
It trumps everything.
the support has been the most surprising. Like people are really pouring out. They
are.
Yeah.
Absolutely. They give us good insight too. Good advice.
Good advice. Yeah. Good advice.
I love it.
That's good stuff right there. So I gotta ask you this here. Okay. So I picked up on earlier, you said, the ribs. That's what you know. The ribs. So let's take ribs off the table. And I'm gonna hit you with a two-parter here. And what I want to know is, again, ribs off the table. What would be the next item that you would say, people would say, hey, that's what I got to go get from you. And then with that, I want to know, again, ribs off the table, what is your favorite thing to cook, protein-wise?
Ooh.
They don't always line up for what you think is your favorite and what people think is.
Because
I have two.
Okay.
I definitely have two. And I'm not being biased.
Yeah.
The oxtails.
A lot of people doing those small oxtails now. And I love everybody jumping down on I smoke oxtails. That's all I'm saying. I smoke oxtails.
And it's all about the gravy for me. You can smoke oxtails all day, but what your gravy is talking about.
Yeah, they're braised liquid.
You got to come with it.
Yeah.
You can't have no watery liquid and calling it gravy.
Yeah.
You got to have some texture to it. And my second favorite, I have to say it, is the chili.
Really?
Oh my God.
Yeah, we do the chuck and the wagyu chili. Yeah.
The chili to me.
Award-winning chili. Yeah.
I love the chili.
Wait. Yeah. Say that one more again.
Yeah, she said
award-winning chili.
I love it.
2 years in a row, award-winning chili.
Yeah, that chili is really good. I mean, speaking proteins, I would definitely say if we throw it in a non-protein, our smoked pound cake.
Oh, yeah.
We did Oktoberfest Black this past year. We had people taking, the oxtails was gone in not even an hour. We had people taking the smoked pound cake and dunking it in the oxtail gravy.
Yeah.
I can't make it up.
It's like whole cakes and gravy.
I can't make it up. And so I think
wait, whole cakes? Why whole cakes?
Yeah,
gotta eat too.
Wait a minute. Certain areas they call them whole cakes for the sweet bread.
Sweet bread.
But sweet bread, they call them whole cakes. But
so good.
The smokeness on the pound cake. We took our grandmother's pound cake and made it not your grandma's smoked pound cake. And when we did it for the first time, it was like,
oh, that's it.
Oh, you messed up. You messed up.
My favorite thing to cook is steaks, though. Because you did ask the back end of the question was, what's your favorite thing to cook to? Any day would be a steak. I don't care if it's tomahawk, ribeye, New York strip, or filet mignon. I love the challenge of a steak because the thing about a steak is you could be the person that's probing and get it down to the science. And when you rest, it's gonna creep up to 155. I want to throw that steak on there, and I want to be able to look at the crust and know that the temperature is exactly where I want it to be. You know what I'm saying? And I don't care what I'm cooking on. It could be a gas grill at the Disney World theme park because you ain't gonna always have a big green bean.
No, you're not.
You won't always have access to your Traeger, but if you're out of town with your family, you want a good steak. I need to be at the resort trying to figure out how to click on the gas grill to make a good steak.
You throw the charcoal and
or whatever, So I love cooking. I love cooking a steak. That's gonna be my favorite.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like
that.
Yeah.
I love it because that's my favorite as well.
Yeah, I love it.
But something quick for me.
What is it?
The Rotel dip.
Oh yeah, my sister loves the smoked cheese. Yeah.
Rotel dip.
Yeah, you can play
you
around. You
can never go wrong with that.
Shrimp and I've seen people do crab and steaks in it. Yeah, that's the easy look.
You can jazz it up with Zatarans however you would like.
Yeah,
it's not gonna be Black Girls Grilling Rotel dip.
Yeah,
because we have the right chips. It's we get a little extra sometimes. We like to be a little
in it.
Yeah, a little bougie. They say. Got some fancy chips.
Y'all giving me all kind of ideas now.
Oh yeah, write them down.
Right,
they giving that inspiration.
Oh, trust me, I'm right.
Oh, you got the book.
I said a minute ago.
I'm keeping score. Stuff down.
Right, yeah. We need y'all secrets. We ain't come on here to give
no, we need some secrets. Charlie, you and Amanda, we need you to stop by sometime. Yeah, give us some little details on your little
Yeah, give us some secrets. Yeah.
Hey, my wife is the secret behind all the magic. I just want to put that out.
You just throw it on the grill.
She doing the seasoning.
Hey,
yeah. That's like our
we're a team. We're a team just like y'all. We're a team.
Absolutely. It takes a team now.
You got a team. That's how you do it.
Hey, but you know what you said earlier about the whole chili, and the chili competition. And I saw your post, and it was kind of cool where I saw that, and it said, "Don't meet us there, beat us
there." For real, you better beat us there. We had a demo class at the Big Green Egg Culinary Center.
Yep, the brunch,
and we was not expecting standing room. At all. We thought just a few tables, but it was almost like a mini family reunion.
Yeah.
It was so many people that came out to support us, even with the Big Green Egg family, and they volunteers. And it was that was surprising to me as well, because we did not expect that at all. And that was awesome and a great experience.
We'd like you to meet Sweet Charlene, the barbecue seasoning created from family bonds that is low in sodium but high in flavor. It doesn't matter if you're a beginner or a seasoned pitmaster. Level up your barbecue game with this dry rub that has amazing taste and great color. Go to EddieWrightBarbecue.com right now and order your choice between the 6-ounce shaker bottle, the 16-ounce bag, or my favorite, the 32-ounce bag, and start rubbing your beef, pork, and poultry the right way.
Well, you know what? Let's talk about that mac and cheese, because we were just talking about Super Bowl Sunday, how I was in here trying to do my thing with some little jerk chicken and rice and peas and all this and that. And my man Brandon steps up on the barbecue boulevard with a tray of macaroni and cheese and shut the whole party down.
What? Get on the mat? Wow.
And won't give a recipe. He said his recipe is under development, and that was just basically a trash recipe.
It was a trial run.
Secret, why was it so? What made it really?
Man, what was the pasta you used in it? Do you remember?
Cavatappi.
Okay, so you had that in there, and it was perfect al dente. Had that good bite to it.
Oh,
gave it that body, and the cheese. It was thick and rich and just silky smooth.
Oh,
and it just had that flavor. You can feel when you. Oh man. Good. See, Brandon's head gonna get like this after I tell him all this. I know this,
brother. Look,
it was.
You know me well enough. My head can't get any bigger than it already is. You can bring all them compliments on.
Hey, because if your head get bigger, that just means your mane gonna have to get more luxurious.
It cannot. This is the most luxurious mane in all the land, baby.
But no, it just had that. It had that silky smooth flavor, and it was like it coated your mouth and just went on back.
Really?
And that flavor was just, it was some good stuff. So
what was the pasta again? Look this up.
Cavatappi. It's like a long corkscrew.
Macaroni.
That sounds good.
Sounds like you had the perfect roux with that, man.
Okay. Cavatappi.
It was some good stuff. We talking macaroni and cheese, but I have to
do a macaroni and cheese cook-off.
Hey,
let's do it.
We can do a collab video. I think that would be
Hey, I'm here for all of that.
Yeah,
we love to collaborate, y'all.
Yeah,
because I'm seeing this tray of macaroni and cheese on your page of the Battle of the Mac and Cheese.
Oh yeah, that's when we did the smoke one and we
did one smoke and one oven.
Yeah, both was good.
They both were good.
I don't know which one I like the most.
Okay, we'll give there's gonna be people out here listening, and they go, okay, mac and cheese. What are they doing that's so special? So go ahead and educate people. What's the art of making a great mac and cheese?
Ooh. That sounds sick. I'm out. I don't cook mac and cheese.
She's just protein down. I'm always Dad. I got the side. Kate got the meat. So he's like, y'all just come on over. I got the drinks. Yeah. So, my crafting macaroni and cheese, I've learned over the years because I've always been the mac and cheese. Even in Florida, when we used to have Thanksgiving, I'm the one making the macaroni and cheese. Mm-hmm. It's definitely your cheese. Yeah. If you do not have the right cheese, you're going to have nothing but oil.
Yeah.
Just oil. And
cheap cheese.
You can't use cheap cheese. You have to upgrade your cheese. I also changed my noodles. I do. And I really hate to say this, but I'm scared to say it because it's like once stuff is hyped up here in Atlanta, they'll grab it off the shelves. And I need my mac and cheese. I need my elbows, for certain stuff. So I do like the large elbows. Mm-hmm. And it's because, like you said, that bite.
And the brand of the noodle, too.
The brand of the noodles.
I bought an off-brand noodle one time.
Can't do nothing.
Let me guess. It's split on you and it fell apart.
I actually messed up buying a store-bought cheese before. Yeah. And I was like, that's wrong.
I had to tell her one time.
Yeah, don't do that. It's definitely the cheese. I've changed my cheese. And I also do a little style as if I'm making Alfredo. So I kind of mix it in like I'm doing Alfredo. Mm-hmm. And then add my cheeses and stuff to it. And I really do like to shave my cheeses. I like the shredded cheese, but it doesn't give me what I need all the time. Mm-hmm. But I do like to shave my own cheese.
It's good. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, and I'm a parsley babe.
Yeah.
So I'm writing this down. So you said you got to use
that thing, but
so
use
good cheese.
It's definitely
use good cheese. I'm writing it down. Use good cheese.
Great cheese.
Great
no
cheese.
Cheap noodles.
No cheap noodles.
No cheap noodles.
You need a roux.
Got to have a roux.
Yeah.
Got to have a roux.
Got to have the roux.
And parsley.
And parsley.
And parsley.
Okay.
You salt bay it. Parsley.
Parsley bay.
If it don't hit the elbow on the way down, it don't count.
It don't count. It don't count. Yeah. I still have my tradition. Like I still have my egg in there. I still do the little traditional for it. So it'll be, still have the thickness to it. But when you like punch that fork into that elbow cheese, and you see that little cheese good shot, that little, you be like,
oh yeah, that's it.
Girl,
that's
it.
And man, you know how silly I am. You sitting here talking about how you still use your egg, and I'm thinking back in the day with Eddie Murphy and wanting that McDonald's. What you need egg for?
You need that egg to hold it together now.
I want egg. What you need eggs for?
So when we were talking about the brunch that y'all did, what was it like when y'all walked out there and saw a packed house? Was it like a wow moment? Because I know y'all had to really be caught off guard with that.
Yeah,
we was. But one thing we did do, because we like to learn first. Mm-hmm. There's a chef out there named Chef Guy, and he had a class actually prior to ours. He's the executive chef, and he had a class that Tuesday. And my sister was like, "Hey, we need to go to his class to try to get details on how the class go." Or how he does it, and we can kind of be enlightened and determine how we're going to do our class. And we did not expect to have headphones on.
We was on the TV screen.
We was on the TV screen as if like we was on a live cooking show.
Literally.
The president was our sous chef, and he let it be known, I am their sous chef for the day.
Yes.
And it was so humbling because all those people was just as amazed as we were because they wasn't expecting that at all as well.
Yeah.
And we had 3 different demos. I did the French toast casserole first, which is smoked.
Yep.
She came behind me with her famous ribs.
Yeah.
And then together we did like a shrimp because it's something simple and easy.
You can do at home.
Mm-hmm. And we collaborate that demo together and to demonstrate how we make these preparations for our, entrees for the grill. And it was just more exciting to see our family so proud.
Yeah, they were
proud. Because to them, we are already celebrity chefs. But it was amazing because even so many people that been with that company for 15, almost 20 years came up to us. Y'all, we never experienced this. We never experienced a line dance. Y'all know we go do a bus stop.
We bought a DJ in. We did.
We had bottomless mimosas, DJ. It was
like a real Atlanta brunch.
It was
at Big Green Egg at their corporate.
It was a real Atlanta brunch at that corporate center.
Y'all then went over there and turned their asses down. That's what y'all did
all the way.
I think that made them just as proud as our own supporters were. They was like, "You girls, y'all top that."
Yeah,
and they. Same thing everybody say, how can we top this? You don't. You just bring us back.
That's it. Run it back.
I'm gonna need y'all to work on y'all's confidence, man.
It's just like that ass up song. As soon as that first verse drop, you gotta play it back.
You gotta run it back.
Run it back.
Definitely.
Oh man, so I gotta ask you now. Just looking at your social media and seeing all the different events you've done and the different cooks you've done, and we've talked about Big Green Egg, and I've got a couple of Kamado cookers here that are similar to the Big Green Egg, and one of the things that I know is they work tremendously well. Hold heat forever and a day. I get it. I understand they're very easy to cook on. Now, let's talk volume because you guys do so much. And I know one of the deals I saw is like y'all had a whole gang of Big Green Eggs.
Yeah. I love when people ask us about volume because I'm like,
man, how many Big Green Eggs do y'all have?
Access. Yeah. We have access. So I will say that. Anytime we do access. Like we were talking about the tailgate. A lot of times, if we're doing a larger cook and we're rolling out, maybe if we're just bringing the mini max, which is the smaller Big Green Egg on site, then we'll go out there and we'll, be able to go ahead and get a lot of stuff prepped up, because we'll use the kitchen and things like that.
Right.
So I always tell people, anytime we got a large cook, we have access to the eggs and we have 4 or 5 at the crib. It
ain't y'all business. So y'all ain't gonna try to come over here and take our crib out there.
Yeah, so we have them
access
at home too, So, and then, like I say, I'm no stranger to, we have pull behind grill. We have a pull behind offset smoker. So sometimes, we did a really big event for Emory this past summer. And a lot of times we love to be able to roll the eggs out. The egg is extremely heavy. It's a backyard barbecue machine. It's heavy on the backyard.
Yes.
When it's time to really, if you got volume and people on site, you need to be able to cook. We got to pull behind. We'll roll out. And we'll smoke. You can throw 20 slabs of ribs on at a time and a bunch of chicken on the bottom and get it done. So, we love what we love, but then also I said we just love to cook. We put a fire up under it. Let's do it. So
anybody can send us a grill. We go cook on.
Yeah, I'll take you.
We're gonna flip a rib. We go pull a pork. Yeah, and we go pork a chop.
Yeah, on it. Exactly.
That was actually one of our first catering gigs. Was Emory.
It was one of the first,
and it was over 200 plus people.
Yeah.
And that famous macaroni and cheese, now she do good on her baked beans.
Yeah, the baked beans.
And we had pasta salad, and they had pulled pork, chicken, and fried fish.
They had everything. But yeah, we will, when it comes to volume, we got the eggs in place, but then we also, if you need a pull behind things like that, like I say, we got access.
We have access
to it. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We can throw down 20 slabs of ribs in one setting.
Yeah. But then also you get them eggs fired up. You get about 3 or 4 eggs fired up. You can run through 20 to 25 slabs of ribs stacked up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
they had those racks for them.
Get one
and
of
just
nice
line them up.
Yeah.
Like you're doing dishes and you put the dishes in the drainer. You just line them up like a little drainer.
There we go. Rib rack.
I remember using those rib racks back in the day.
Yeah, I don't prefer them, but they're effective. When you got volume, you do what you do. But I don't love them. I like cooked flat, but yeah.
Oh yeah, they've got their use though.
Yeah, they got their use. Yep.
Charlie, quick comment before I pass to you. Ladies, don't let him give y'all any grief about how many eggs y'all have.
He said he got a bunch. How many grills does he have?
Yeah, you the one pulling in.
He has
a couple Kamados, just throwing that around. You know, he has a couple Kamados.
He has 37. Come Monday, he'll have 39. So don't let him give y'all any grief about how many grills y'all
That's
got.
all.
Where are
all
these
day.
Charlie?
No,
we're talking about the dog father.
The dog father. No, we're talking about
proprietor of Barbecue Boulevard.
What do you have room for in the backyard?
right.
Nothing.
Oh, we just come down there and barbecue in your spot.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I just sold my Yoder.
Okay,
It's gone now. But I've been moving grills out because I'm getting other grills in.
Oh,
wow.
I'm out of real estate.
In love with those grills.
You know, I've always said because you know, at one time I think we had 21 grills or something like that.
Oh my goodness!
And I was like, you know, we had when I first started, I'd been in YouTube maybe a year.
Okay.
And we had an event here where we had a bunch of YouTubers came from all over the country.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I had said, you know, what I want to do is when we do the next event, I want to have everybody come and everybody got a grill that they own.
Oh, well.
Everybody on Barbecue Boulevard.
That's what I'm talking about.
Cooking on Kamados, kettles, offsets, live fire, whatever we got. Everybody cook on everything and just have a good old time.
Wow.
Oh, that's awesome. You know? That makes sense once you say that.
I love it. That's backyard goals right there.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I still got a little ways to go, but no, we've been blessed and fortunate. We've got, you know, some great sponsors that help us out and get us some awesome products, you know. So
I love that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay,
but before I'm gonna go ahead and get this on the books right now. Charlie, Brandon, y'all gonna be my witness. Before we get too far removed and it slipped my mind, you know, we got you on live right now. Now, Black Smoke Barbecue, you know, we in our infant stages right now. You know, we growing up and, you know, but we gonna get to the point where we gonna have our first Black Smoke Barbecue Festival.
I love it.
Yes.
And I'm going to say it right here, right now. I don't think I'll be overstepping too much, but Black Girls Grilling, we want y'all to be in the house cooking.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah,
that's going to have to happen.
Yes.
Where are y'all located? I know Charlie said Atlanta,
So I'm in Austin, Texas, Pflugerville to be exact.
Okay.
Yeah, same here. I'm in Round Rock, and Austin and Pflugerville are the two largest suburbs of Austin.
That was actually our next. That was our next. We gotta get out of Texas. Yeah,
because you know here you said. Texas. Oh man, you said earlier, you know, barbecue. You know, on the East Coast is pork.
Yeah,
you know, you hear barbecue, you either talking whole hog or ribs.
Yeah,
you know, whereas here it's all about that beef. You know, brisket. You know, ribs is okay.
Texas got a mean turkey too now.
Yeah.
Oh man, people sleep on the turkey here all
Texas
the time.
got a mean turkey. You hear me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's definitely one of our goals to hit Texas up. We definitely want
to come through.
Y'all let us know when y'all want to come, man.
Yeah,
we gonna have a time.
Yeah, we'll bring Sam. We gotta bring Sam
last night.
Yeah,
absolutely. Hey Charlie, you know what that means? If they roll over here, that means we're gonna have 2 sets of macaroni and cheese. We gonna
boy, yes.
Brandon, you have to pop that balloon head of yours.
Man, it'll never happen. It will never happen.
That's what I'm talking about.
They're gonna be 2 number 1 macaronis in the room.
We'll do it. They give out 2 gold medals sometimes. I ain't opposed to it.
I love it.
And if we come in second, hey, we ain't too proud. We'll take notes.
Yeah. If we come in 3rd, 4th, or 5th, we still number 1.
We still number 1. We're happy to be in the building.
We just happy to be there. We will always be happy to be there. Yeah. We always say, second runner up, 3rd. We still number 1.
We in the building, baby.
We in the building. One thing we can't say.
You guys are cooking on big green eggs, and I understand. I know that's your favorite. What is your next favorite grill to cook on?
I don't know. That's a tough one because I feel like if I start calling out brands, that might mess me up with another.
Just call out the style.
Yeah,
just call out the style.
Yeah. Oh, you do the style.
Yeah, I have not cooked on the pellet grill, so I cannot. I would love to try them out. I have not cooked on the pellet grill. I would say probably after that, a nice offset smoker, because that's what our dad was always, cooking on. He got a gas one now. He loved everybody like gas. He just fall in love with different,
Now he had about 30 some grills, but our mom ain't having all that. You bring one in, you gotta take 2 out.
But I love an offset smoker. I think anytime you can put that roll loaf on the offset and have some real wood burning and get a fire going, I love. I'm actually looking for one now. So if anybody a fabrication company, call me. A nice size offset smoker, I would say it's next. Yeah, I just love smoked meats too, though. So
I do love the fact. Because I used to grill, my first apartments and stuff like that. I love the growth in grilling in the sense of we don't use charcoal.
There's so many options now.
It is. And I love the lump coal. I just love the smoke that it gives off.
You don't like the briquettes.
I don't.
You don't like the
I just don't like all that lighter fluid anymore.
Lighter fluid?
Exactly. People... A lot of fluid they need to do.
When you know better, you do better.
Grilling. Only time I ever mess with lighter fluid now is whenever I use the La Cajina. Because that's
I don't know what that one is.
That's the Magic Pig box.
Oh,
so the inside is all lined in aluminum, and it's got a metal deal on the top with a screen, and you put charcoal on top, and you burn the charcoal. It's never your meat does not get smoke flavor. Because it's basically roasting this whole pig inside a box.
Oh, so wow.
It's kind of like taking the place of, like back in the day you had mentioned earlier about cooking in the ground.
It's
taking that, and
just an above ground pit. That's exactly what it is.
Oh, wow.
But you can, when I had one and we did it, I think this pig was 67 pounds. It was I'm sorry. It was 73 pounds.
Oh, my
and the box was rated for, it was 77 pounds, and the box was rated for 70 pounds. And so what had to happen was we had to actually cut the feet off the pig to get it to fit in the box.
What?
Putting it in this box, this pig was done in like 3.5 hours, almost 4 hours.
Crazy. 75 pound pig in 3
hours. Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah. What you did with the pig feet?
Yeah.
Did you pepper it?
Hey, so moving on. Go ahead, Brandon. Go and get that question, bro.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Well, seeing that this is Black Smoke Barbecue, y'all, and we do focus on the experience of Black pitmasters. Y'all definitely have a unique experience as it stands today as being Black women in barbecue.
Yes.
And it's something that we don't see enough of. And even when we do see it, it is not highlighted nearly enough. What would you say that experience has been like? Because, again, women are so rarely highlighted in barbecue, but Black women especially are not getting their due.
Yes.
What has that been like? What's the recognition for that been like?
We get a lot of, to be honest, we get a lot of people, especially when it comes to the barbecue, not the food as much, because I think people recognize that there are women that can cook. There people are no strangers to women actually cooking. The novelty comes in when you have a woman who's barbecuing. So when we show up with your traditional dishes, your cakes, your macaroni and cheese, your baked meat, people are so sure of those. But then when you turn around and you putting it on the pit, you putting it on fire, we do oftentimes, we get people, I feel like, who are very uncertain. So it could be events. We always have so many people, as much support as we get, and they don't mean it in a bad way, but they'll, hold on, you sure? Did you figure out how to, you got the charcoal lit from, open your vents up a little bit more. And it's like, take a deep breath.
Yeah, I think the funny part about that, the bad, to get on that bandwagon is She already wrapped her ribs. So what you got the temperature on?
Yeah, we get a lot of
wrapped, honey. They about to come off in 30 minutes.
We get a lot of people who are attempting to give us, and I'm so open to advice. Right. I'm so open. I think that's what's helped us in this industry, and it's helped me, especially on the barbecue side. It's taking in, like soaking up. I'm the one that's like, how you do your, and I'm really soaking up game, because a lot of the trips and, tips and tips, I'll get on YouTube. Yeah. Shout out to How to Barbecue Right, Malcolm Reed. He done taught me plenty of stuff. I forget, I don't want to start calling out people, but it's plenty of people on YouTube. I have gotten really good techniques for barbecue from. But like, to answer your question, I think we get a lot of people who are a little unsure, and I've had, different people come up, and they'll come and open your grill, which we know that is the number one.
That is her pet. Don't open her
You
grill.
did what?
You did what?
Don't open her
You didn't catch a case?
Like,
That's such a black man radio.
and it's like, and it's like, hold on,
if you looking, it ain't cooking.
Moving vents for you. And so I think, and I know that a lot of that comes from, let me make sure these girls know what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? Let me make sure these girls. So I look at it as support, and I look at it as people that are helpful, but at the same time, you kind of get that, let me make sure they know. Are you sure? And it doesn't help too that we're younger. So
oh man,
did you?
And we're younger.
This girl is on 300. What you got on it? And it's like,
calm down. You just lit it.
Yeah. So there are times to step in and get that help and support, but sometimes we do get. I definitely think it's us being in that space. We kind of get the people that are.
They just
want to make sure we're okay, and it's
I
think it's not a gimmick. It's not a gimmick.
Sometimes it's a little intimidating.
Yeah, sometimes.
Well, you know what?
Yeah,
I commend y'all for being so gracious about these jerks that y'all are describing. I'll say it for y'all.
Okay,
I'll say it for y'all. Yeah, and I do commend y'all for being so gracious.
The culinary class we did. 180.
Yeah.
They know not to ask or even question anything else we do, because once the proof was in the pudding.
Proof was in the pudding. Once
they was like, okay, y'all got it going on. Okay.
Element of surprise hits. But sometimes before then, people are like, you sure make sure you got, especially the guys. And the guys who've been barbecuing for some time, I think they just do that in general. So we just get used to it,
But y'all are going to end up changing that culture because of the fact of who you are, your passion for what you do. It's infectious.
It is.
And as people listen to you and get to know who you are, I'm sure you're going to have, young girls or young women, whoever that, see this, and they're going to want to get out there and do it because, let's face it, looking at barbecue and fire and cooking with fire and all that, it's always been looked at as a man thing. The men get out there and whatever, and the women just, y'all season the meat and make the sides. We'll take care of everything else. But no, I love it. I love the fact of listening, to you guys, hearing your passion, hearing your confidence in what you're doing, and not, you're gonna find people that's just gonna, they trying, like you say, they're trying to help, and kind of making an ass of themselves, and you just let them.
I take what I can from it, because I have a lot of people that I felt like were overstepping, showed me some things. So you never know when they're overstepping and when they really give you
good advice and not trying to turn you another direction so you won't perfect your product. It's a lot of people has given good advice where we have perfected some of our product.
I'm not worried about malice. Like, I don't think it's a lot of people coming with malicious intent.
We
weed out that sort of energy early on. Just people trying to help.
That's one thing about the barbecue world. Everybody's trying to help.
A lot of people know. Even if they're just trying to put their style of cooking onto you, it's still just take it as thank you.
Thank you.
That's what I always tell people when I do my content and I'm, teaching people how to do this, that, and the other. And I'm like, man, this is what works for me.
Exactly.
You got to find out what works for you. I can tell you how I do things, but does not mean that's going to be the only. There's a million ways. I'm going to take this old saying we used to play from playing golf. It's a million ways to make something. You just got to find that one that works.
That works
for you. Absolutely.
I agree. 100%.
That is true. But we are trying to target the women. Do not be afraid of the fire.
Yep.
Do not be afraid to get your hair smoked.
Yeah.
It's
you ain't gonna
okay.
get it smoked out. Once you learn what you're doing, you'll be all right.
Yeah.
The first couple times you put too much wood in, you're gonna smoke your weave out. But after that,
Yeah, you can't smell like smoke for a day.
Have a nice margarita while you turn the grill on. You good to go.
Yeah, absolutely.
I love it. I love it.
Absolutely. So, are y'all gonna planning to do classes and whatever to bring people out, teach them how to use and all of that?
Yeah, we are planning that. I think we definitely gonna get another class on the book soon. Because I do love the element of teaching. Yeah, because we've been getting a lot of good tips and tricks, and it's so much that people don't know and people want to get right, no matter what they're cooking on. So I love the idea of doing classes. I love competitions the most. I love comps. Then after that would be festivals, but all of those things are on the books. I kind of like how you were saying earlier. I want to be able to get small groups of pit masters together, and just show out. Everybody bring your number one out. Bring your number one to the table, and let's do it.
Let's just eat.
Yeah, let's just,
because our whole thing is eating afterwards.
Getting excited. Yeah,
but we want to eat.
Yeah.
See, and that's the funny thing is because I'm one of those that I love cook, man. I can get an offset and I can throw, 10, 20 briskets on. It don't matter to me. I cook all day.
Yeah.
Man, afterwards, I'm like,
that's me. My sister, she be ready.
Man, let me go over and get a bowl of cereal right quick.
I think it's the work and the time that goes into barbecue. Sometimes you just be like, to be honest, I end up eating barbecue out more times than I even eat my own sometimes.
She does.
You can catch me at a local Atlanta barbecue joint, easily a couple times a month, because once you start, saying, you cook that many briskets, you done did 25 slabs of ribs, you might taste a little bit here and there, but when it's time to really throw down and eat, I'm like, man, I'm craving barbecue. I might have to hit I might have to hit, the local barbecue joint just to give me a couple slices of brisket and some white bread, so
definitely.
And I wonder if that's because we're our hardest critics. When we make something,
I think so.
For me, I know I can make. It's kind of like Brandon was talking about with his macaroni and cheese we spoke about earlier. How we all sat here loving it, and he's like, "Yeah, that was something that was
yes, we're eating and critiquing at the same time."
And I'm like that about the pound cake when I put on the grill. She was like, "Girl, this pound cake is good." I was like, I just feel like it could be better.
Yeah.
And she's like, no, this is good. Yeah. And then other people have it. Girl, did you get the pound cake? Yes. And I was like, I guess it was pretty good.
I have to be intentionally cooking for myself to enjoy that barbecue meal. So sometimes I go on a little binge and I'm like, you know what? Today I'm making me some baked beans. I'm making me some and it's literally just for me to eat on. You know what I'm saying? Like for my household, that's what I'm focused on. But other than that, you can catch me at the local barbecue joint, critiquing their stuff.
Yeah.
Who made the brisket today?
Who did? Y'all got a new cook back there.
Yeah. Drop me some more fries, please.
What you want to drink, Anime? Coca-Cola, please.
Yeah.
No cake. No cake, Anime.
No cake, Anime.
We definitely.
Yeah.
We do like to eat out. But we like fine dining
too,
But when we cook home, she like, sis, I'm about to fire the grill. I'm gonna cook this. Okay, I'm bringing this.
Yeah.
I'm at the grocery store. What do you get? Like we always collaborate. I'm only 20 minutes from here, and I'm like, I'm on my way.
Yeah,
cooking for me and my husband, bringing extra food for him too.
Yeah.
And I have my Tupperware, and she's like, well, take this. She'll fix a small Tupperware about this big. And I'm like, what the rest of the food going? No, you take that home.
Yeah.
And I take a plate every time. I'm like, good. I'm glad she ain't hungry after she cooked all this.
Exactly what it is. Yeah.
Well, ladies, this has been great, but I think we're at our time, and we're gonna get ready to wrap it up. And we have to have y'all back because
definitely
because we ain't finished.
We're not done.
We just started.
We're not done. But ladies, tell everybody where they can find y'all, your socials, all that good stuff, any websites, anywhere they can find you. Let them know where to find you.
Yeah, so Black Girls Grilling on every single platform. That's TikTok, that's Instagram, that's Facebook, at Black Girls Grilling, spelled all the way out. You can catch us by the smoke. We in Atlanta. Hit us up. DM us for catering needs. Any of your local festivals. We on the scene. Just catch us by the smoke.
Catch us by the smoke. We post.
Yeah.
So one thing I always say, if you don't come see about us,
you will hear
about us.
Black girls.
Wait, hold up. Wait, say that one. Wait.
Oh, I'm not the only one with the notepad out.
Taking notes.
I love it.
Charlie, where can they find you, brother?
CharlieMaverc on all the socials. And you can find me in the comments and Black Smoke Barbecue. Make sure you follow us. We're having some fun on there. Please leave us a comment and tell us how you like the show.
Oh, wow.
Oh, man. Brother Alton, the dog father. Lay it on him, bro.
Yes, sir. The Dog Father's Barbecue. That's DAWGFATHAS BBQ. Find me on Facebook, on Instagram, TikTok, all over, man. YouTube. Come see me.
My man. And y'all can find me everywhere except for the Twitter X, whatever that bird joint is. I'm not on there, but I'm on everything else. You can find me and my luxurious mane anywhere you look at BKC Cooks. Hey, look, it is what it is. I can't help it. I can't stop it. Soak it all in. I don't know what else to tell you. But y'all, again, that's going to wrap it up for us, y'all. And remember, barbecue is not just the code we live by. It's the culture we embody. So again, y'all, we want to thank our wonderful guests, Black Girls Grilling.
It's
been a pleasure.
Thank you for having us. Thank y'all for having us.
Absolutely. And we will catch y'all on the next one. Peace.
Peace.